Hey guys, this is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It's actually been longer than it probably feels like to you all because the videos that went live on my channel before I took a mini hiatus were pre-recorded. So I thought I would come to you all today with an empties as well as just a little bit of a life update to tell you all where I've been and what's been going on. So if you were interested, then please stay tuned. Okay, so while I am pulling all of my empties out of the basket, I thought I would talk to you all about what's been going on. It has been a crazy few weeks for me on my end. A week or so before Thanksgiving, we went to visit my in-laws so my daughter could spend time with her grandmother and aunt. And then while I was there, I got a call from my mom, and basically she had a freak accident and fell and broke her leg. And so from there, I went home to be with her. She was in the hospital, had to have surgery. Then from there, we had a trip, a pre-planned trip already to Disney for Thanksgiving. So then we went to Disney. And then after I came back, my mom needed some more help to kind of get settled and make her home more handicap accessible and things, since she will be in a wheelchair for several weeks. And so I went back home and spent a week there. So that is where I've been. It has definitely been a stressful few weeks. It's been crazy, busy, more than anything stressful, because obviously I was extremely worried. Thankfully my mom is doing much better. She is healing on track and everything. So yeah, that is kind of where I've been and what's been going on, and why y'all just have not seen very much of me. I didn't have the, well, first off, I didn't have the time, nor did I have the bandwidth or the space. Yeah, I hadn't even, before this week, I hadn't even melted any wax in like the past 3 weeks, between being in and out of town. And even when I was in town, I was just so stressed and worried and dealing with that I just couldn't be bothered. So all of these empties are like from the basically middle of November. So thankfully I take notes, which will help me to talk about this because it has been a while. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I got through, y'all, I finished a brick, yay me, and this is from Scentsy, and this is their spiced eggnog. And I know when I talked about this in my November melting basket, I think I wasn't even expecting to finish this. And the reason why is because, I don't know, it's a brick, like, and I just started this one. Let me tell you the reason why I finished it. I do not like Scentsy's eggnog. Ugh, I know some people do. This smells like soapy, cinnamony, kind of fresh. I don't like it. And I've realized while warming like holiday and Christmas wax that I am not a huge fan. Or no, let me say this. I am particular about eggnog. This eggnog does not smell authentic to me. I don't like everybody's eggnog. There are some that I truly enjoy. This is not one of them. And so I literally warmed this in like every room of my house one day just to like use up the rest of it, because it was not something I wanted to save. And I wanted it out of my collection immediately. Okay, so I got 1 scoop, like a scent shot, a sample, 1 clam, 2 tubs. It's like odd. So this scoop I finished in brown sugar, warm vanilla sugar, zucchini bread from L3. I enjoyed this scent combination. I don't think this scoop was like the strongest in the world for me, but I did enjoy the scent. I would purchase this scent combination again, but y'all know I'm not doing it in a scoop. But I think this would make like a nice bedroom melt, but I'm trying to get scoops out of my collection. So next I finished up a clam in Sensational's Marshmallow Crispies. This is my daughter's scent. She loves this. So normally on the weekends I would warm this in her bathroom and bedroom and just have her area just smelling like sugary goodness. One of her favorites. This is definitely a repurchase for me. 1, because it's super cheap. This is like 5 ounces. I think you get it for $4. And 2, she loves it. So I will definitely repurchase it for her. Okay, next we got, let's do the scent shot, then we'll talk about, would that be everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm trying to make sure. Then we'll talk about Teddy Bees. So the scent shot I warmed is in Autumn's Girl from Sweet Tooth Scents. And the scent notes are apple, fig, eucalyptus, and fir balsam. This was definitely like a fresh fall tree scent. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Leaves from Bath and Body Works, so I did enjoy this. It was a decent performer. I would consider picking up more of it in the future. Okay, next we got Teddy Bees. So first, I warmed this sample called Cabin in the Woods. Y'all, when I tell y'all this smelled like you had walked into a forest and like it was, you know, like you could smell like almost dirt basically and like crunchy leaves and sticks on the ground. That's what this smelled like. This was an excellent performer. Too bad I did not like this at all. So not my type of scent. Would absolutely not repurchase. Next I have Witches Be Crazy for Pistachio. This is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon, spiced vanilla blended with pistachio ice cream, and notes of pistachio. This was light for me. Like I just have not been having a ton of luck with the Witches Be Crazy blend. I'm not sure why, because I don't have that experience with everything from Teddy Bees. So this is on the lighter side. And then also, y'all know I am over pistachio. I overbought it in like my first year in vendor wax, and so I'm tired, and this is just not a scent that I would repurchase because I don't really want anything pistachio right now. My nose is taking a break from it. Okay, next I also have, my top was cracked, so I had a replacement lid, but then I took it off because I'm not recycling my replacement lid when I could potentially have another cracked tub. This is Cozy Cookie Cake, which is warm ice cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, and signature sugar cookies. So this leans like a little salty to my nose, and I don't, it's almost like there was like some salty sea air in it. It was an okay performer, but I don't really like Cozy Cookie Cake, and I don't like, I forget what the other one is that everybody loves as well. I don't know. They just aren't my personal favorite. So none of those are repurchases from Teddy Bees. Okay, next let's talk about my bags that I have. Everything that we're gonna talk about first is from Southbound. So the first one is a sample in Sweater Weather. And Sweater Weather is juniper berries, fresh eucalyptus, and sage with notes of woods, sweet spearmint, and dew. I did not love this. I warmed it in my bathroom and it was really strong, but there was like this off note to it. I think I'm just not crazy about Sweater Weather. Now, I don't mind it mixed with other things, but just on its own, no, this is not, but it's a good performer. Okay, next we have Watermelon Fresca, which is another sample. This is watermelon, sea salt, fresh lime, mint, ocean mist, sugar cane, and a hint of sparkling musk. I warmed this in my bathroom as well. This was super strong. I really enjoyed this, and I would definitely pick this up again, if in nothing else, in a wax cake. It was a great performer. Okay, here's another sample. I warmed Cherry Berry Punch. This is juicy cherries and creamy coconut with a hint of raspberry and rich woods. This was so good. I warmed this in my bedroom and filled the whole room. And I put on here that I would definitely repurchase this. I'm going to keep an eye out for it. Hopefully in the spring sometime. Excuse me, I can pick up a bakery bag of this. Speaking of bakery bags, I used up Good Morning Pumpkin. And this is pumpkin pecan waffles and zucchini bread. I enjoyed this. More than I thought I would, because on cold I wasn't too sure about her zucchini bread, but this was a nice mix. I would definitely pick this up again. I don't know if I get it in a bakery bag. I'd probably be good with a wax cake, but I did enjoy this and would repurchase it. Y'all know I love Southbound. Southbound performs really well in my home, so of course I loved like 3 out of the 4 scents. Okay, next we have Dreamtopia from The Pharmacist's Daughter, and this is salty sea air, boardwalk, marshmallow clouds, toasted mallow, cookie dough, and graham crackers. I said that I thought this would be a good blender scent. I was hoping this would be a little sweeter, but this was super heavy on the salty sea air to my nose. So it was a good performer, but it's not one that I would pick up more of. Okay, next we have Campfire Sugar Bread from Salt Mountain Melts, and this is baked bread, sweet cinnamon, sugar, and campfire marshmallow. And this was like I warmed this in, I believe, a bedroom as well. This was like a doughy cinnamon scent. Like it just smelled just really heavy, doughy, bready with like cinnamon sugar. Almost like if you had gone to like Auntie Annie's and gotten one of those cinnamon sugar pretzels. It was just minus the salty note. This was just, oh, sorry, I got a box that's trying to fall over here. This is just a good, really sweet, doughy, bready scent, and I enjoyed it. I would definitely pick up more of this. Okay, next I have from Lavender and Speckles pumpkin eggnog, and this is pumpkin pecan waffles blended with old-fashioned eggnog. This was light, and I was not a fan of the eggnog. I told y'all, from all these eggnog scents that I've been warming both last month, and I've started warming some this month, I'm really kind of finding out like which vendors eggnog I enjoy and which ones I can absolutely do without. I did not care for this one, but this also was not a good performer for me, so I would not pick this up again. Okay, next we have Silky Soaps. This I got in the round robin, and this scent is Sex on the Beach, and I think I looked it up, and it's like pineapple and some other stuff. This was really good. I'm looking forward to hopefully placing an order with Silky Soaps sometime in the spring. I think Shijo is who included a lot of the Silky Soap scents, and I've gotten great performance out of all of them. Really enjoyed them, so I'm looking forward to placing an order with her between the spring and the summer. I would absolutely repurchase this. Okay, next I got two from Rainbow Melts. The first one is Wanna Bite. This is cornbread muffins, pumpkin apple butter. And this was a softer background scent. Like from smelling it on cold, I thought it was going to be way stronger than it was, but it was still a nice scent. Just a softer background scent. And if I got it again, I would get it with the intention of warming it just in my bedrooms, because I did warm this in my open concept. But it was a nice background scent. Okay, next I got Pumpkin Cookie Heaven, which is sweet pumpkin and cookie heaven. I don't really remember a lot about this except that it was a nice bakery scent, and I made no notes. So I would probably try it again, but it also wasn't memorable. So there are other scents from Crystal that I know that I love. Excuse my sneezing child. But yeah. Okay, next we got two from Second and Spruce. The first one is Fall in Love, and this is pumpkin pecan waffles, birthday cake, glazed donut, cinnamon, and sugar. So I got like a medium throw all day, but I will say I did have to use more of this than I am used to having to use of Second and Spruce's wax in order to get the type of throw that I wanted to my open concept. So I did have to use the whole mini loaf in my open concept to really get like that medium throw. And because of that, I don't know if I would necessarily pick this up again, because my crock is what really helped to like throw the scent just to that soft medium. I enjoyed it, but I don't think I would pick it up again. Okay, next we got Thanksgiving Stretchy Pants. This is pumpkin pie, apple pie, sugar cookie, and hints of pecan, caramel, brown sugar, and mallow fluff. This is another one that I did have to use the whole loaf for in order to get like that soft medium throw. I like this one a little bit more. I would maybe consider getting this again like in a clamshell, but there are also other bakery scents that I know that perform well for me, that work well with Erica's wax. So this one is also probably not necessarily a repurchase. And then lastly, we got from the Pharmacist's Daughter, pumpkin oatmeal cookies. This is pumpkin cookie crunch, oatmeal, milk and honey, sugar cookie royale. This was nice, and this performed well for me in my home. Here's the thing. This was during the time when I was just buying loaves of stuff. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, love it, I would have been fine with the souffle of this. I did not need a whole loaf. So if I got this again, I would get it in a souffle and not a whole loaf. That's part of that lesson that I learned about not just buying stuff just cause that makes no sense, especially when you haven't like tried the scent notes. So I'm gonna talk about what my favorite warms were from this time. Even though it's been a little while, I do remember what I enjoyed the most. Look, I'm trying not to lose stuff. Okay, is there anything else? All right, so I'm gonna say my favorites from this warming period were Campfire Sugar Bread. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was going to. And by the way, this is in the round robin, and all the girls said this was too spicy. This was not spicy on warm to me. and my nose. So just sharing in case like you may be wanting to try it, but you're worried it's gonna be too spicy. It was okay for me. So that was one of my favorites. And then these two samples from Southbound in Cherry Berry Punch and Watermelon Fresca. Absolutely delightful. So those were my empties from everything else that I got through in November. So the next time you see empties from me, it will probably be for what I've gotten through for the better part of December. I'm probably not going to get around to sharing my melting basket this month just because we're already halfway through the month. And so I will do a chop and chat, but I think that chop and chat is probably not going to go live until the first, like somewhere around the first 2 weeks of January. So I think I'm going to use that chop and chat to kind of discuss like New Year goals and, you know, all the things related to just ringing in 2025. For me, that's going to include what my word of the year is, because I always pick a word of the year. And so we'll chat more about that in that video. But in my next empties, you will see more actual Christmas scents and less like pumpkin and, you know, that type of thing. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below, like, what have you been warming, or what is your favorite scent that you've warmed like within the past week? And yeah, anything else that you want to drop down in the comments below. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would decide to do so. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.